reading a small poem in 10th standard. 10th standard, the third poem is The Temple and the Body. It is also known as Vachana, written by Basavanna, a very ancient poet of Kannada literature. Basavanna, the poet of the poem The Temple and the Body. Here the poet, he laments, he feels sorry, he feels sad that he is poor and he cannot compete with the rich people who are contributing money, wealth, property to build the temples. So he laments, he prays to God. Okay, whatever is my faith, whatever is my contribution, please accept me. I am not rich. Like rich people, I cannot give money, I cannot build the temples of statues I cannot install of gold. I cannot offer anything because I am poor. But whatever is my body, I submit my body to you. You think this is the contribution. My faith is the contribution to you. You accept it. So he compares the temple to his body. Okay, the temple, the literary temple, the buildings which are made up of stones, cement or whatever it is. That temple is compared to the body of the poet. So here what he says, the temple and the body. This poem is for memorization. This is a small poem. You have to by heart this poem. The first poem for memorization in English for 10th standard. So you go through the poem line by line as I am explaining. You be attentive and you need to memorize this poem. A very short poem it is. Written by Basavanna. Basavanna has written this poem in Kannada, as he is a Kannada poet, and it is translated by A.K. Ramanujam. In English it is translated by A.K. Ramanujam. So, what is the poem about? The rich will make temples for Shiva. What shall I, a poor man, do? My legs are pillars, the body the shrine, the head a cupula of gold. Listen, O Lord of the meeting rivers, things standing shall fall, but the moving ever shall stay. So what he is telling, the poet, the rich will make temples for the Shiva. The rich people who can afford, they can contribute money or whatever it is, the property, the land or whatever it is for the construction of the temple. They can make the temples because they can afford that. They have money, they have richness for which they can contribute. Whatever they want, they can make. What shall I, a poor man, do? But I am a poor man. I means who here? I is the poet Basavanna. Myself being poor, what shall I do? I cannot contribute money or offer any wealth or land or whatever it is for building the temple. This materialistic thing. Okay, building temple, giving land, giving gold, silver, that and all is materialistic thing. If a rich can afford that, I cannot do that. My legs are pillars. So now he is comparing whatever the rich man can do, can build the temple and all. My body is equivalent to that temple. How my body is equivalent to that temple? My legs are pillars. Pillars, you have pillars in the building. What for the pillars are? Pillars are for support. So when I consider my body as a temple, these legs are the pillar because on the legs only there is full support of the body. The legs support the weight of the body. The legs are the support for the body, which is the temple for the poor people. The body, the shrine. This body is the shrine. Shrine means the place where the idol is kept for worshipping. The main temple, that is the shrine. The head, a cupula of gold. Head is the cupula of gold. On the in the temples you would have seen, okay, the dome shaped roof of the temple. On that one kalash will be there, a pot of gold will be there. So that is known as cupula. So on the dome of the temple, a cupula will be there. So that cupula is nothing but my head only, because it is at the top of the temple. It is at the dome of the temple. So that's why my head is at the top. So the cupula of gold is compared to the head, or the head is compared to the cupula of the gold. Listen, O Lord of the meeting rivers, things standing shall fall, but the moving ever shall stay. So what he is saying? Who is the Lord of the meeting rivers? The Lord of the meeting rivers is the Here Kudala Sangama Deva, that is the Lord Shiva. He is expressing his, what to say, he is the follower of Lord Shiva. So whichever the poem he writes, no, whatever the poem or vachana he writes, he mentions the name of the Lord Shiva as Kudala Sangama Deva. Kudala Sangama Deva is the Lord of the meeting rivers. Who is that Kudala Sangama Deva? Is nothing but the Lord Shiva. So he is telling Lord Shiva, whatever is there, this my body is itself is the temple. Okay, consider my body as the temple. So what all he has compared? Legs he has compared to the pillars. Body he has compared to the shrine where the idol of the god is kept to be worshipped. And the head is compared to the cupula of the gold which is always situated on the top of the dome of the temple. So what he is saying? Listen, O Lord of the meeting rivers, things standing shall fall. All these materialistic things will fall one day, isn't it? Whether it is a building or whether it is a temple which is made up of all materials, big bricks, stones, sand, cement, whatever it is, it will fall one day. It will not be ever, always it cannot be. But the soul which is there, but which is moving, human beings are moving, isn't it? Though our body is perishable, our body gets destroyed after dying, what is always there? Always there is the soul. Soul is eternal one. Soul which is there inside me. It will reach to the God. So he is telling, things standing shall fall. So which are the things standing here? The things which is standing is what? The temples which are standing, which are built with all materialistic things. They are the standing things. They will fall. Okay, but the moving ever shall stay. But the human body, that also if it falls, that also if it dies, but what is the moving inside in our body? That is the soul. Soul will reach to the God. It will reach to the abode of the God, home of the God, which is very valuable. So he is telling that one thing, what he is telling is, rich people, they offer everything in the name of money, in the name of faith, no, to show their devotion. No, what the rich people will do, they will offer money, gold, silver, whatever it is, land they will give to the temple, they will give money for constructing the temple and all. Okay, so that is all not faith. Okay, we cannot say that is faith. We cannot say it is devotion. Our real devotion lies in our heart. You are submitting your whole and soul to the God. You are dedicating your whole and soul to the God. That is what God needs. Okay, if you are giving land to the temple, if you are constructing the temple, if you are giving gold, silver and all, because of something it may go away, it may fall away, the temple may get destroyed one or the other day. But your faith, your soul which is going to reach God, which is going to answer to the God, will never be perished. It will never get destroyed. So you should have a strong devotion, faith from your soul, from your inner heart, which will never get destroyed. That is also one of the concept of the poem. So just if you are striving to show your devotion by donating all your wealth, property to the temple, that is not a real devotion. Real devotion lies in your heart. From whole and soul, which is never perishable, which will never get destroyed. Your soul will never get destroyed. Ultimately, it will reach to God only. That soul, with that inner soul, you should be submitted to God. You should always be ready to sacrifice everything for the sake of the God. That is the true faith, not the materialistic offerings and all, what we are donating to the God. That doesn't matter. So that is about the poem, the temple and the body. This poem is for memorization. You have to memorize this poem. This poem will come for the 4 marks in first terminal exam. Surely this poem will be asked. This is a small poem. I will be sending you the photocopy of this poem. This poem you need to by heart. Only some 10 lines are there for in this poem. You need to go through that and you need to by heart. Once again I will just go through the poem. You see. The rich will make the temples for Shiva. What shall I, a poor man, do? My legs are pillars, the body the shrine, the head a cupula of gold. Listen, O Lord of the meeting rivers, things standing shall fall, but the moving ever shall stay. So that is the today's work. what you have to do? You have to write a poem, write and practice 3 times and learn this poem. Surely this poem will come for the exam. Hope so you have understood this poem. Whatever the notes we are writing, we are giving, please complete the notes and show your notes. Give your whatever the things you are writing, the homework you are doing, you show us with your name, you show, because we will not be knowing who is doing this homework. Just you mention work done by so and so, student name, because your WhatsApp numbers and all is with your parents, it's been logged with your parents' name. So we cannot identify which is the student. So once if you mention your name there down, we will able to know and this person's student has done the work. So I need to see this work. 3 times you write this poem and you should learn this poem. Thank you very much.